everyone. Thank you again for joining us for another Divination Wednesday. We read cards, charms, wellness runes, witches runes. We might even do a little astrology today. It's up to the spirits and you to decide what will be your reading. Thank you again for joining us. If you would be so kind as to take this time to share out this video and leave a like, we'd greatly appreciate it. Sit back and enjoy the show. I'll be with you shortly. I'll be with you guys in 1 second.
Shadows on walls, dolls on shelves, dark creepy halls and bouncing lone balls, dark wet packages filled with sins. Those are few of the scariest things. Green colored mist and deep whispering voices, good spirits and bad spirits. Haunted hotel rooms, skeleton hands that peek out from behind tombs. These are a few of the scariest things. Ghost under white sheets with no eyelashes. Ghost hunters spin around when a mirror crashes. Doors that fling open with no strings. These are a few of the scariest things. When the lights flicker, when the rock flings, when I'm feeling despair, I try not to remember the creepy things that I don't feel so scared. Lights on EMF, voices on EVP, some haunted objects and a phantom breeze. Wooden rocking horses with rusty creaky springs. These are few of the scariest things. White floating mist, various whispering voices, evil spirits, vengeful spirits, and old abandoned houses. Paranormal investigators hear a bunch of fluttering wings. These are a few of the scariest things. Spirits hiding in mirrors with no reflection shown. Cemeteries at night with a moan and a groan. Creepy playground with swaying swings. These are a few of the scariest things. When the lights flicker, when the clock dings, when I'm feeling despaired, I try not to remember the creepy things, and then I don't feel so scared. When the lights flicker, when the clock dings, when I'm feeling despaired, I try not to remember the creepy things, and then I don't feel so scared. When the lights flicker, when the voices whisper, when I'm feeling despair, I try not to remember the creepy things, and then I don't feel so scared. And I don't feel so scared, and I don't feel so scared, and I don't feel so scared. Shadows on walls, dolls on shelves, dark creepy halls and bouncing lone balls, dark.
Okay, guys. Technical difficulties today. Sorry. Okay, here we are. How is everyone? Who do we have? We have Kieran, Kelly, Robert, Tired, Nina, Roxanne, Jen, Kyle, Eli, Lori, Erica, Petrazi. Hello, everyone. Did I miss somebody? Is everybody who's on the list is the only people in here? Well, hello to anybody who's lingering or who does not want a reading and is just hanging out. Thank you so much. Ah, Deirdre. Um, Deirdre, if you want a reading, let Tired know. She's going to put you on the list. Fabulous. Okay, and Deirdre wants a reading. How is everyone? I'm sorry, I have such a rash. I'm having like some allergies or hay fever or something going on, so please forgive the way I look. So it's mostly on my face, well, and on my neck and chest. So I don't know. Had an allergic reaction to something, something. All righty. So that's how that goes. So good thing the light's not that good in here. So anyway, I hope everyone's doing well today. And yeah, you know. Okay, so we have the list. So Kieran's first. I just need to grab my pendulum. I've got it, and sometimes I like to confirm things. So give me 1 second. It wasn't that far away, so just in case we need it. I am in a different room of the house. I'm in the same place. I'm just in a different room because I've been packing and everything. And I was doing the kitchen today, like going through all the stuff under the cabinets and all that. So the kitchen's a little messy. It's an easier place to sit in the kitchen, but yeah, but I'm sitting here today. you know, it is what it is. So in the same place, just a different room. So that is what it is. Okay. Um, now that we get that all settled, I'm gonna have two cards today that I'll be reading from Spirit Messages and mine, but the other deck, not the one that I read last week or the week before, whatever. It's a different deck of mine. So we'll use those two. We'll see which one your spirit guide wants to read to you. And yeah. And I might turn you guys around so maybe you could see the cards and not like I said, my face that has all this cream and everything because I have this allergic reaction. I want to ask my spirit guide, what do I need to know regarding marriage and family? Okay. And family in law. Okay. All right, Kieran. We'll ask that. Kieran. I always say Kieran. I don't know why. All those A's with her last name. I've been calling her that forever. Let's see. What does Kieran's spirit guide want to read to her? We cannot see your face. Yes, the lighting makes it unnoticeable, but if you get close, you could see I have all these, I don't know. Um, I think it's because now, the spring and the allergies are not helping whatever's going on here. So, spring and allergies are just horrific. So, Oh, your real family. Okay. You're just allergic to me. No. Oh, yeah. Jin's a jokester. No, she was getting clarification. Okay. A lot of things go over my head too. But anyway. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I'm sure the guides know what she means, so technically we don't have to. Hopefully they're gonna tell her. Okay. Fabulous. I'm just gonna move you guys. So I think so that you could see the cards. Let's see if we could do that. No, I don't want it. I want to just see where they are. Nope, still not down enough, right? Let's see. Um, I'm trying to get you guys so you can see the cards. And oh, okay. That might be okay. What do you think? Um, you guys can see the cards, and then you guys can see what I'm writing. So yeah, I think it's okay. I won't be able to see what you're saying. I'll have to look at my other phone. Hey, Scott. Okay. Oh, Kieran, let's see what we got for you. So the first one that we have is it's time to hit the reset button. Clear out the old so that the room is available for new things to enter. Trust that better things are coming fast. Prepare to move to the next phase of your life. This is your rebirth. Welcome the beautiful brand new energy. You've got this. That's a nice one. Okay, and your next one is self-awareness is the key. Take time today to go within and spend time with your soul. Go for a walk in nature and ground yourself. Meditate, listen to your favorite music. Whatever you enjoy most, do that today. Ooh. And then you have if your mindset is fixed, try to free yourself from that. Rise above it. Don't place limitations on what you think you can achieve. Don't stand in your own way. Allow yourself to flourish in all ways. Welcome abundance in all forms of your life. Those were good cards. Okay. Hi, Andre. Um, Andre, you're gonna want a reading. Let me put you on the list, right? Okay. So, with that being said, let's see if there's a message. Do you have an answer to her question, by the way? Um, okay, Kieran, this was very vague, but a super interesting message nonetheless. There's no need to fret about things that haven't happened yet, or that potentially could happen. There's nothing um, in the near future coming your way that's threatening, but a new exciting chapter of your life that you're about to embark on. Things can always go astray though, so stay visual. So basically, they're telling you don't fret too much about things that haven't happened, more so because things can change, of course. But they said things are the new exciting chapter is very positive coming up. So that's pretty good. And just to stay visual. Let's see, because you have a question, don't you? I think there's a yes or no question. Okay. The answer is yes? Okay, and the answer to your question is yes. So that's for Kieran. Hey, Kevin. Okay, well, you're missing Lori on that list. I think Lori is either right before Eli or right after. She did say she was coming back. I think I have her right after Eli. Tired. Tired. I think the rest of that is all good. Yeah, she was up there, Lori. I said hello, and she said she'll come back when her reading because she asked you about the list. So maybe you just missed it, but I think she's there. um, yeah. So okay. So that's Kieran. I just want to make sure that made sense. Kieran, thank you, my love. I appreciate you. Oh yes, spirits will follow you home. If well, he might be bringing them because they want to cross over, and then he's going to drop them here. Because we don't want to leave anybody out if they need to cross over. So, Scott. So he might be dragging them along to come here. Yes, tired. She might have wanted to go back and listen to it. All right. Now we have Kelly. Kelly, my love, I hope you're doing well. What cards for Kelly? You're going to do mine for Kelly? Oh, that's sweet of you. Okay. Ooh, there's one for Kelly. Two for Kelly. Oh, okay. Interesting. Kelly, your first card is the Fool. You're about you're about to embark on a new exploration. Life will throw you a lot of curveballs. Be ready. Don't let the mountain standing before you deter you from your path. Go over it, go around it. Don't give up on seeing what's on the other side. Ooh, so you too have something fun coming up. Then you have the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is essentially the wheel of life. No matter what happens, the wheel keeps spinning, throwing life's lessons your way to keep you on your toes. It shows up to tell you to let go and allow the universe to guide you. This is a time to pause, give thanks for love, hope, and joy, and get in touch with the universe. Thank them for your wheel of life. Hmm. And then you have spiritual Wi Fi. Spiritual Wi Fi. Just because we cannot see something doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Call it fate, hope, or universal acceptance. The signal will be weak at times and stronger at others. We are all connected through a universal energy. When we open ourselves up to people, our signal strengthens. But not only yours, everyone around us. Hmm. Maybe there's a new person coming into your orbit. Let's see what the guides have to say. What message you got? Oh, great, Kieran. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Tired. In case I didn't see it, I appreciate it. Because sometimes when I'm reading, of course, I don't realize. Okay, so now we have Kelly. Let's see what her message is. Okay, Kelly, have you come across something strange lately? I'm going to read you the message. My song is loud and clear. My message is said in song. Don't listen to the things said about me. I'm a neutral party with an extremely interesting proposition and just the messenger of the message. Did you come across a siren, maybe? Or I'm assuming a siren or something like a siren is trying to give you a message, and they're letting you know that to not, think it's bad right away. They're a messenger of sorts of this, I don't know, proposition or something. So Um, that's a super interesting one. Let's see. Does she have a yes or no question? Okay, and you have a question? And the answer to your question is yes. The answer to your question is yes. So there you go. That is for you. Like a mermaid. Maybe. Yeah. Because sirens are usually the ones that have messages and songs. Like, so yeah, like a mermaid or something like that. They can show themselves as a mermaid. Ah, Andre, I'm actually in my son's room. Well, it's not his room anymore because he went to his father's for work. So right now I'm just sitting in his room to do the reading. Welcome back, Ela. Thank you, Kelly. Oh, that's so sweet of you. Um, yeah, so I hope that made sense to you. And here we go for Robert's next, I believe. Yes, Robert. Okay. Oh, you're getting spirit messages. Here we go. Which one? This one? Okay, right. Madison's throwing a lot of stuff at me here today. Okay. Yeah? Okay. Let's see what they have for you, Robert. Okay, so your first card. Learn to ride the waves of life. When faced with difficult times, you can either fight against the current or go with it. So ask yourself, what is to be gained by depleting your energy and fighting against it? Don't do that to yourself. Oh, interesting. Then you have, make it your mission to accept all parts of you and the good. Uh, uh, Make it your mission to accept all parts of you, the good and what you perceive to be your imperfection. Don't look for any outside validation. It's already within you. Once you realize your true potential, you will never doubt yourself again. Ooh, okay. And then you have, you are so much closer to a powerful breakthrough than you may realize. You have been praying and hoping for things to heal, new opportunities to appear, and relationships to improve. These prayers will be answered soon. Oh, so something good's going to happen for you too. I like all these. So far, so good. Okay, let's see what Robert's message is. Okay, so Robert, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. But beyond that, there is adventure once you step out into the sunlight out of the tunnel. Use your intuition more, but use it for personal things and not so much surrounding situations. So your intuition kicks in more like when it's like, let's say, about politics or about world stuff. But you seem not to be listening to it when it's personal for you. It's like you don't believe it. So they're just saying listen to your intuition more for you. Like, you know, just because you are wishing that something will happen and something tells you something, just because you're wishing for it doesn't mean it's wrong. Okay. Um, and the answer to your question is yes. The answer to your question is yes. Got a lot of yeses. I hope they're good yeses. Okay. And next we have tired. You son of a gun. They're gonna make me bend. Ah. Oh. Okay. There we go. Let me go back to the chat for a second. And order pizza. Yeah. You're welcome, Robert. You're right, Robert. Yes, a lot of people. I uh I don't order food. I haven't ordered food in forever. I usually make food. You want one of these? Okay. Um, this one? Okay. Alrighty. They were fast pulling your cards out there, tired. When I first started listening to the spirit messages, at first I thought I was just hearing whatever I wanted, like I was putting my own spin on it. And I had to keep working and asking the spirits, am I really hearing this? Am I really? They got tired of me fast, I'm sure, because I just didn't believe myself. And so finally I'm like, okay, I've asked them a million times. They always said I heard it right. So why the frick do I keep asking? Like, why do I keep um saying like, having to second guess myself? So I stopped doing that. And then I got even better at it. So there you go. I'll read it as the way it came. That's how they want it. So here we go. Your first card that came. If you find yourself stuck in a situation you're unhappy with, ask yourself why you're still there. Is it fear of the unknown? Leaving toxic situations or people can be the best thing for you and for your soul, even your spirit. Be fierce. The second one is learn to ride the waves of life. When faced with difficult times, you could either, oh, look, they gave you the same one as did I just read this one for Robert? I don't know. Somebody got this one. Learn to ride the waves of life. When faced with difficult times, you can either fight against the current or go with it. So ask yourself, what is to be gained by depleting your energy, fighting against it? Don't do that to yourself. Your next one is when a door doesn't open, don't waste your energy trying to make it open. It's closed for a reason. You're being directed to something far bigger and better. Endings are part of a cycle of life. They make way for wonderful new beginnings and opportunities. Okay, let's see what your guide, what message they have for you. Okay, another interesting one. Tired. There's no sense in beating a dead horse, not even for just energy release. Use your energy in a better way. Some things are unknown at the moment for a reason. Sometimes you have to go through the steps in order. You can't jump from step 1 to 8 without spraining your ankle. Okay, you know. Hi, Maria. So, you know, yes is the answer. Okay, and yes is the answer to your question, my darling. Hey, um, Maria. Hi, Lucky Dragon. How are you? Tired. Yes. Okay, we'll ask that question, Maria. I see it, darling. Thank you. Hi, Suzanne. Alrighty. Um, so I'll just read the list. We have Nina, Roxanne, Jen, Kyle, Eli, Lori, Erica, Deirdre, Andre, Maria. Is there anyone else here who wants a reading? Let me know. I'll put you on the list and then we'll just read those. Okay, while you guys are deciding, I'm going to get the cards for Nina. This one. Hi, Roxanne. Oh, I'm still shuffling and they already pulled three. Hello. Okay, let's see what you got, Nina. Your first one is number 13, the death card. I like the death card. A situation or relationship you were in is about to end. Thank goodness you avoided that train wreck. Let go of the old crap. That skeleton in your closet is of no use to you any longer. Fill your life with some newer, fun crap. Death wants you to know with every ending lies a chance for a new beginning. And then you have the vlog of social. Vlogging is a video that teaches and enlightens the viewer, like spiritual teachings that seek to teach you to obtain a higher level of awareness and meaningfulness of life. Regardless of the content, the end path of development should lead to a greater knowledge. This is imploring you to share your knowledge more with your community to help. Ooh. Then you have the Valentine's Day pizza. It's a wild card. Let's see what we got. What is love? Recognizing the inherent dignity of that person, desiring only what's best for them, even to the point of personal sacrifice. The opposite of love is using and seeing a person as merely an instrument or a tool for your own pleasure.
Your love affair with pizza is not centered around the pizza, but your own pleasure. Enjoy your pizza and the people you share it with, but keep the people you hold dear close. Tell them you love them, and all the guilty pleasure you have that you're holding in for something, which represents the pizza, um, you should let go of it. Interesting. Okay, let's see what your guide has to say. Let's see. All right, Nina. I don't know if that's a word, but the spirit guide said it. Okay, we're going to read it. Nina, you have an unhealthy obsession with something, and you know what it is. It's throwing you from your core, and you're very off centered because of this. Start using grounding exercises to help you recenter. And of course, tone down on the stressor that is the cause of this unhealthiness. Um, yeah, so I don't know exactly what's throwing you off kilter. Something that you've been doing, and this doesn't have to be a bad thing. It's just a stressor, so it could be overly watching the news, let's say, that's throwing you off kilter. And that's making your like stress levels maybe and you're just off kilter. You're off your normal self, which doesn't help you. So the spirit guides are saying, of course, the watch the news less. I'm just using that as an example because they didn't tell me what your stressor is. Watch the news less and try some grounding and meditation and watch cat videos instead or something that makes you a little happier than whatever the stressor is. Um, okay, she has a question. Okay. Answer to her question is okay, and the answer to your question is yes. The answer to your question is yes. So you're all set there. And I hope that made sense to you, Nina. I'm going over everybody's Eli is like, hey, everybody. Eli loves pizza. Um, oh, yep, that's it. Okay, Nina, I'm glad it made sense. And of course, they're looking out for you. All right, now that was five. I should have stopped at four for a second to have a quick break. Roxanne is going to be next. Did anybody else want a reading? And I'm just going to pause you guys for 1 second so I can take a quick drink and uh, talking about relieving stress. Just clear my energy for a second so we can do the rest. You know. Oh, Maria, we have a lot of readings today. So we have Roxanne, Jen, Kyle, Eli, Lori, Erica, Deirdre, Andre, and Maria. So you're kind of at the end. And if you fall asleep, Maria, I'll do, of course, the same thing. I'll just um, post it with the timestamp so you can see it. Okay? Yeah. So I just need something to drink. Alrighty. Sorry. All right. Okay. I will eventually get used to. I kind of need a bigger table for this room, but if I'm gonna read cards in here, but Salim, hello. Of course. Or is it Selma maybe? Sorry if I read your name wrong, sweetheart. Okay. Um, so next is Roxanne. Okay. One more for you. Okay. So the first one you got, Roxanne, is the feminist of social. Feminist spirituality is a commitment to bringing about in oneself and in the world an alternative vision of justice and equality for all. Look within yourself. What can you teach the world? And what can you learn from it? Humans were created to exist in harmony and equality. It's associated with Venus and it represents your values. Hmm. Then you have the wine of foodie. Spiritually, wine is associated with grapes. Dead grapes don't decay, but instead ferment and are filled with new spirit that helps you live again in a new form. This comes to you amidst a spiritual transformation. And once at the end of this transformation, you would have achieved true balance and serenity in many aspects of your life. That's a nice one. Ooh, and then you got the boss lady of social. Someone who is in charge of all aspects of their life. They don't waste time playing games or indulging in drama, always maintaining a level headed demeanor, steadfast composure, and they have the ability to stay balanced in all situations. Honesty, dedication, and commitment. This is a call to be more like a boss lady. So somebody's going to test your boundaries and they want you to take it, be classier than that person. And you know, so yeah, they want you to bring out those qualities because this situation's going to call for that. Okay. All right, Roxanne, let's see what your spirit guide has to say to you. Um, okay, wow. So, Roxanne, this is interesting. So, there's a storm that is brewing on the homestead. So, this is something close to you. And unfortunately, you will have to be the one to step up, be the bigger person, and save what little dignity that person has left. So, yeah, and obviously that's important to you if your guides are telling you to do that. So you may not want to help that person, um, but it's obviously something that, you know, they're recommending you do. They can't make you do anything, but it will help you in the long run. Okay, the answer to the question is yes. Okay, and the answer to your question is yes. So, yeah, you got a lot of good ones. So I hope that made sense, Roxanne. Oh, we love you too, Lucky Dragon. We'll be here for a while if you decide to come back. Jen, I can see why they would tell me a storm is brewing. Thank you. It was a good reading. Oh, okay, honey. Good. Glad it made sense to you. And yeah. So now we have Jen. Long messages today. We already, and I don't exactly write small. So, that's why I go through so many notebooks. Thank you to Lori for sending me all that paper because once I finish this one, I'm going to start using all the ones. She sent me a lot of books. So she sent me a lot of paper. Your guy doesn't know this deck, so they're a little hesitant. Let's see. This one. Oh, okay. Thanks. There we go. We got it together. Here we go. Your first one was go back to the heart of who you truly are. There you will find peace. Look at your life in its entirety. Acknowledge any old wounds and then release them. Use what they taught you as added strength. Keep moving forward with a renewed sense of confidence. And then we have your second one is whenever you talk to us, it never goes unheard. We heard every single word. This is your confirmation that we are assisting you, guiding you, and ensuring your wishes finally come to fruition. Be patient. Everything will come together for you. Well, that's a nice card from your guide. And then your last one is don't allow anyone to abuse your power or take it away from you. Remember, you will be treated how you allow others to treat you. Show them that you value yourself far too much to settle for anything less than you deserve. Oh, those were all good cards. Okay, now, okay, we found the pen. Okay. Jin, there's only so much we can pile up on ourselves before we topple over. It's gravity, mate. Don't take on so much at one time. Prioritize your tasks. It seems never ending only because you can't see over the pile you made for yourself. So that's they're kind of saying, by you thinking you can do it all at one time and do it all yourself, you made a mess for yourself. So um, give some tasks to some other people, or just try to don't take on more than you can chew, basically. Does Jin have a question, by the way, my darling? Okay, he does. Okay. The answer is yes. Okay, and you get a yes too for your question. So, all right. Now we have Kyle. I haven't seen Kyle. Kyle, are you here? Thank you, Jen. Yeah, those were good cards, and I'm glad that made sense to you. Hmm. Oh, Eli, he mostly stays in D Live. Once in a while, you'll catch him on Eddie and Jen's, but most of the time he's in D Live. Was at the very beginning. Okay, so I haven't seen him for a while. Usually he'll tell me he's listening or something, but maybe he'll be back. So let's just circle him for a second and we'll do Eli. Eli's next. And then when Kyle comes back, you're now Eli. Um, and then Lori is after Eli. If Lori is not back, we'll just keep going and we can always go at the end and I'll timestamp it. All right, do you want these for Eli? Okay, no. Sorry. You're getting the other ones, Eli. Not these. Okay. Sorry, sorry. It's strictly a one woman man. That's hey. Which one? This one? Okay. All right. Let's see. You can't pick all of them. You want one of these? Okay. That they're gonna find what cards they wanted to give you. So the first one you got is number 8, is the cat lady. You have a problem. It's okay. You're strong and you have a great character. That's why I hang out with you. We are both stubborn, so all we can do is triumph. The cat lady is here to tell you to go kick this problem's ass, and you will come out with more power than you had before. That's a good card. Then you have number 14. So you already got 2 major cards, which is the caffeinated. Spiritually and mentally, you're all screwed up right now. You are impatient and kind of stuck at a crossroads. Try some yoga or meditation. You need some shit to make you relax. Your barista is here to tell you to go with the flow of the coffee. Take things as they come. Be flexible enough to change. Then you got all the major cards, and then you got the star. This star symbolizes Bethlehem. It's a Christmas star. This Christmas star symbolizes Bethlehem. The 5 points stand for the 5 wounds of Christ. The star is a heavenly sign of a prophecy fulfilled long ago and the shining hope for humanity. This star is a beacon of hope shining to show you the way. It's a twinkle of positivity, happiness, and renewal. Oh, those are all good cards. Okay, let's see, Eli, what your spirit guide's message is for you. I haven't read for Eli in a long time. Can you remind me of Eli's spirit guide's name, please, my darling? Okay. Alrighty. Go ahead, darling. Okay, here we go. Eli, there's always hope, and our actions alone dictate where we go, how far, fast, and if we go at all. Give yourself more credit and believe you can overcome the obstacles that are being thrown at you. They're directly for your learning, for your soul, and they need to be taken as a lesson to be mastered. Okay. Also, very good message. Now, let's see. Do you have a yes or no question you're thinking of? Okay, your guide says yes. Okay. Is the answer yes? Okay, and the answer to the question you've been thinking of is yes. Okay, and that's for Eli. great, Eli. Hey, Kim, darling. You're welcome for the paper. I'm here. I've been watching on TV. Okay, that's fine, because you're next then, since you're here, Miss Laurie. Kim, are you the lurker today? I haven't seen you. Oh, that's nice, Eli. Well, I hope that made sense to you. Laurie's next. Here we go, since Laurie's here. And if anyone sees Kyle, please let me know. All right. What cards for Laurie? Okay, here we go. Which one you want the first? Oh, okay. But Laurie, you have to get an extra one because they want those four. Let's see what the heck is going on with you. Here we go. So your first card is make today your new beginning. Try to leave any past mistakes in the past. Don't allow them to weigh you down any longer. Move forward today with the confidence and knowing that you have better and brighter days ahead. You are so much closer to a powerful breakthrough than you may realize. You have been praying for things to heal, new opportunities to appear, relationships to improve, and these prayers will be answered soon. Okay. Your next one is be true to yourself in all ways. Not everybody will get you. They can only understand from their level of perception. That's on them. No matter what people say, don't ever doubt your worth or the beauty you hold within. Stand tall in your power. Oh, that's a nice one too. Then your last one is make it your mission to accept all parts of you, the good, and what you perceive to be as your imperfections. Don't look for any outside validation. It's already within you. Once you realize your true beauty and potential, you will never doubt yourself again. Okay. So, giving you lots of words of encouragement there that you needed four cards. So, let's see what your message is, Miss Laurie. Oh, why'd you tap my head? Is there a reason? Okay. Well, that's a long one. Here we go. Lori, you have undoubtedly come to a crossroads on the situation. You really have to make some decisions. Things just don't happen. You have to make the first move to get the ball rolling. You can't stay in this situation and expect to be happy. Reevaluate your priorities and then make moves towards making them happen. So, whatever situation you're in that you're just like, oh, it's going to pass, it's fine, my feelings will change, the spirit guides are telling you it's not going to change. You know that you have to really make the first move to get the ball rolling in order for you to get out of this situation, this crap, basically, this crappy situation. So that was from your guides. And now, does Lori have a question for me? You have two or maybe three, Lori? Okay. First question, okay, is yes. The first question you had, the answer was yes. Second most important question you had on your mind is yes. Two or three. So obviously she had three. Okay. Third question is oh, you get three yeses from the spirits. Okay. So there you go. And I hope that made sense to you. Hey, Jason. Yes, of course, Jason. In this economy, you're welcome, sweetheart. It might mean that the economy is never going to get better. So, you might not have a choice. It might get worse. So, you might want to do it now, Laurie. Okay. Next is going to be Erica Petrazi. One short break. And then, yeah, we'll get right back at that. um, you're welcome, darling. Let me add Jason to the list. And then we have, okay, we have Erica next, then Deirdre, Andre, Maria, um, Salim, Salima, sorry, Salima, and Jason. Um, and if Kyle comes back. So that's what we're looking at. So we're doing good. We went through 9. Oh, I don't know. It just, I had a feeling of a distinct feeling stuck. So it's a situation you're more than aware of that you're stuck in that maybe you want to get out of. Um, and they're saying, yeah, okay, but you got to make the first move. So I don't know if that helps, but there was a distinct feeling of feeling stuck. So it's definitely like I said, something you're aware of. Where the hell is the charger? Yikes. Oh, I was sitting on the charger. Well, there's that. Enjoy your walk with the doggies. Kim, she's in oh I Lori, remind me of the place where she is probably warm. They're already I think she already put her pool out for the dogs. So wherever she is warm. So there's that. Kim, did you want a reading too? I'll put you down. If there's time, we better put you in. Um, I hope Jen and Eddie and them are okay because Jen is usually here for a reading. So I hope the boys and everybody is okay. Um, I know I was a little later today. I usually go around 6:30. Today I was more at like 7, but sometimes I get ahead of myself because I've been packing. So, hey, Josh. All right, let's get the cards for Eric. What do you want to read for Erica, by the way? Okay, they seem to like the spirit messages. Here we go. You want that one? Okay. Do you want this one too? Okay. Okay. They found them right off the bat for you. Here you go. Erica, accept where you are at this moment in time. Only then can you begin to move forward. Be clear about your intentions. This makes it easier for us and the universe to help you. Doors will open unexpectedly. Be ready. Ooh. Then you have, instead of pushing yourself so hard, stop, breathe, and rejuvenate. You are doing enough, even if it doesn't feel like you are. Don't wear yourself out to the point of exhaustion. It's not worth it. Balance your time more wisely. That's almost like a gin problem. It's time to stop letting worry rule you. Instead, get excited about your future and all it will bring. Whatever energy and emotion you put out comes back to you. With a little conscious effort on your part, that happy ending can and will be yours. Believe that. Wow. Okay. Erica got nice cards. Hello. All right. Let's see what your message is from your spirit guide. Wow, the cards were so good. Erica, have you been doing some more spiritual stuff? It was short, but straight to the point. So it says, your spiritual quest has been noted. You have been diving into the knowledge aspects, which is like asking the questions that you need to ask about the spiritual stuff. Um, Now it's your time to touch on your true potential and power. Go forward without fear. You got this. So, yeah. Okay. And does she have a question? Trying to. Oh, there you go. Okay. And the answer to your question is yes. Um, yeah. So they understand what you're trying to do. And you obviously, I mean, like I said, everybody has the power of um, intention and um, intuition, but sometimes people have more powers, right? Or sometimes when you start working, you decide you want to do something. Like when I started this, I decided I wanted to help the babies and I wanted to help them get to the other side. And in turn, they taught me how to cross over the spirits so that I could, because that was my intention. My intention was to help them. So I had the intention, they had the tools to teach me, and together we worked together, and that's what I do now. So yeah, so you can basically, keep working at it because obviously they're realizing what you're doing, and um you obviously have some kind of power that you will find that you will do um that will make you happy. So yeah. Alrighty. So that was Eric. Now we have Deirdre. I know Deirdre was here. Deirdre, darling, are you still here, my streets? Wow, Josh. Yes, Deirdre's here. Okay. Fabulous, sweetheart. Let's go. Deirdre. Deirdre, do I know Deirdre's spirit guide? I don't know. I know I must have read for Deirdre. Oh, yes. Okay. I remember. Sorry. Alrighty. What cards for Deirdre? Okay. Fabulous. Here we go for Deirdre. Yeah, that was a good reading. I'm sorry. Which one? This one? Not sure what they want to tell you, Deirdre, but they're looking really hard to find the right message for you. Which one? Any of these? Okay. Keep going. This one? Okay, let's see what we got. The first one we got is the margarita of stress. Margarita is not only a drink, it's also known as the cat's eye stone that is endowed with spiritual powers for all who wear it. It is believed to represent insight, guidance, and protection. The word margarita comes from Greece and it means pearl. This means you're being asked to tap into your inner wisdom and faith. Oh, that's a nice card. Oh, then you have number 14, the caffeinated too. Spiritually and mentally, you're all screwed up a little right now. You're impatient and you're stuck at the crossroads. Try some yoga, meditation. You need something to make you relax. Your barista is here to tell you to go with the flow of your coffee. Take things as they come. Be flexible enough to change. Oh, and then you have a wild Valentine's Day sword. The Valentine's swords of stress. Okay. Cupid is the son of Venus. Venus is the planet of love and seduction. Urios is god of love, son of Aphrodite, goddess of love and fertility. What does this mean for you? Okay, well, the Cupid's arrow may be a good omen until the person stabs you in the back with a sword. This is a message to watch your back. Danger is lurking just behind. Oh, interesting. Okay, let's see what your message is from your guide, Deirdre. Deirdre, you may have to message me, girl, if you need some help. Here, I'm going to read it for you. There's no business like show business, they say. Wrong. It's just sensationalized for profit and gain. You're in a situation unwillingly and unknowing of it that can cause a bit of a problem. I feel like it will be a big problem, not only a bit, but for yourself. Take yourself out of the situation and away from that person who is sensationalizing it. So, yeah. Hi, Mr. Spock. Let's see if Deirdre has a question for me. Yes or no question? Okay. Is the answer yes? Okay, so the answer to your question is yes for you, Deirdre. I hope that made sense to you. Now, I can't tell you if the situation is happening yet or is about to, but that's why I say if you need any help deciphering it, just get me on Messenger. You're welcome, Deirdre. I hope it makes sense to you. Like I said, I don't know if you're about to step in it or if you're just, but if you get any weird feelings about somebody telling you something, maybe that's too good to be true or something, stay away. Stay away from those people. Um, yeah. Now, who's next? Oh, Andre. Andre, you're here, darling? Um, I always read Andre astrology, so wait. Okay. Let's see what we got for Andre. What, you want this one already? Okay. All right. So your extra one is the Cancer. Decide on your dream and make it come true. Imagination, tenacious, and receptive. Then you got the number 11. And find the number 11. Um, Probably this one. Okay. So in numerology, you got the number 11. Number 11 means I aspire. Group contributions, it's associated with Neptune and Saturn, Aquarius. Number 11 is considered a magical number and carries the power of 1 and 2. This house is said to have a significant effect on your ultimate destiny and is considered very lucky. Denotes that people who stay in this house are destined for big things, personally and professionally. It's all about balancing your energy, clearing up your space, not hoarding, to let new things in. And then you have um, the Ram. Oh, which goes with the Aries. Yes. Uh, so it's when you think of the Aries, you think of the Queen of Wands and the Emperor in the tarot. Um, we love to be number one. So it's no surprise us audacious rams are the first sign of the zodiac. Bold and ambitious, we drive headfirst into the most challenging situations. We are passionate, motivated, and confident. Leaders who build community with their cheerful disposition and relentless determination. They like things quick and dirty, and their temperament also is carried to their sexual proclivities. And then as the planet, you have the North Node. So jumping into the North Node is like finding your destiny. It kind of means like a joining. Illuminating the terrain that's calling your name, but climbing to the peak of this mountain is like a trek up Mount Everest. You'll have to enlist some help and lighten your baggage to get up the hill, a learning curve. The North Node requires you to stretch out of your comfort zone. Once you do this, you'll be amazed at how fulfilled you feel. It's like an activation of your life's mission. Wow. Alrighty then. Let's see what your guide has for you. Not yet, Jason. Great, Jason. Mr. Spock and Josh, thanks for coming and hanging out and talking. All right. So now we need a message for Andre. Oh, interesting. Andre, sometimes there's no clear path. Sometimes you just have to jump on it and make it work. Make the best of a situation, learn from it, and move on to something else. It's fine to stray from our path as long as we find it again. Hey, and does he have a question? Okay, great. Um, they're confused if you have a question or not. Let's see. Okay, is the answer to the question yes? Okay, they were waiting on you, Andre. The answer to your question is yes. Okay. Oh, thank you, Jason. Now, that was Andre. Um, Salima, are you still here, honey? Salima? And Maria, did you fall asleep, honey? Because I might read hers at the end so I can. And I still didn't see Kyle. So I'm just looking for them. And if not, then Jason, you're next, and then Kim. And then if anybody else is here that we missed. Okay. So just looking for Kyle, Salima, Maria. Yes, Josh. Okay. Um, so we'll do Jason next, since Jason's here. And then if anybody that I call comes in, we'll just do theirs. What cards for Jason? These? Okay, my darling. You want that one? Okay, you got it. Not that one? Okay. What, this one? Okay, this. Oh, and this one. Okay, you're good. Let's see. The first one you got is the pizza of stress. The pizza of stress. Oh, pizza. We love it. When this comes to you, it's a sign that you need to think more and it's time to review your choices and your attitude towards some of your choices. It can also mean a desire for fulfillment or satisfaction in your personal and or spiritual life. You have a choice to make. Choose wisely, pineapple or pepperoni. It's your choice. Oh, interesting. Ooh, then you have the world. And this is the world representing an ending to a cycle or an ending to a cycle of life or a pause in life before the next big cycle begins with the fool. So you're going to come full circle. It comes full circle like the wreath representing eternal life made of the evergreen. Throughout history, wreaths have been associated with life renewal and rejuvenation. The world is your oyster and you are the pearl. Oh, that's a nice one too. And then you have a major one, number 7, the surfer. The surfer dude. We're on a ghost hunt. Don't be such a scaredy cat. Don't be afraid. We have each other. If a ghost scares you, scare it back. The boos are inside of you. Focus and pay attention. The surfer is telling you limited thinking won't get you anywhere. Combine your mind, heart, and spirit, and you will be an unstoppable force. Oh, nice. Okay, let's see what your spirit guide has, Jason, for you. Oh, okay. Jason, things are just going. But in your life, it's a little lackluster. Do more things that make you happy and share those happy times with the people who you love the most. So they're telling you maybe like find something that makes you really happy that you'd like to do and do it. A lot of times we fall into the motions of life and we just go with them and we kind of forget to make ourselves happy. If we can't make ourselves happy, we can't depend on other people to make us happy, right? So find like a fun hobby or something, is what they're telling you. Let's see if Jason has a question for us. Well, his spirit guide at least, anyway. The answer is yes. Okay. Everybody's getting yeses. I hope these are good yeses. So the answer to your question, Jason, is yes. I hope that made sense to you. That was Jason. Then we have Kim. Then we have Kim, Josh, and I have to put Maria at the end. Nobody's seen Kyle, right? Okay. Just trying to keep up here. You're very welcome, Jason. I hope that made sense to you. And now we have Kim. What cards do you want to read for Kim? Okay, let's go. They're already throwing cards at me. This one? Okay. No, I guess not. That wasn't the card for you. Was not. Okay. You have another one? You have another one for Kim? That one? Okay. Okay, your first one, Kim. The long one. We see that you are on the brink of a breakthrough that you have patiently been waiting for. A situation is about to come full circle. The lessons have been learned. This is a win-win situation for you. Trust that you are working behind the scenes. Trust that we are working behind the scenes to ensure the best outcome for you. Oh, that's nice. Then you have life is about to start moving quickly in some areas. Events that seem to have been on hold suddenly propel forward. Move with the flow and be mindful of what needs your attention most. Make decisions rationally, but also sensibly. Okay. And then you wouldn't plant a seed, then dig it up every few minutes to see if it's grown. So why do you keep questioning yourself? Your hard work and your decision. Have patience. Stop overthinking and keep watering your seeds. Ooh, those are good ones for you, actually. Alrighty, so let's see what Sparks has for you, King. Yeah. Okay, interesting. Ready? There's a time when you are at full capacity. At and that's at the moment. And you need to come down out of the clouds and just take a break. Be mindful that you need to have variety, a variety of things in your life. Start dumping old dreams for new ones. Some dreams you have just outgrown. So basically, maybe you've been keeping wanting to do something, but you haven't had the time nor the means. So they're saying instead of harping on that, whatever it was, dump that and do something different that you can do and that will still fulfill you. Um, and you know, so that was the one on the one hand. And on the other hand, they're telling you too that there's another thing that you've been doing too much of, and it's time to take a break from that so that you can do some of the other stuff. So, yeah, that's your reading. And then I have, I'm sure, does she have a question? Okay. And the answer to your question, Kim, is yes. The answer to your question is yes. Yeah. So I hope that made sense to you, Kim. This is facing down, so I have to look at my other phone to see what you guys are saying. So sorry. And thank you to all 7 of you for still hanging out. Josh, you're next, right? Yeah. Josh is next. What card should we read for Josh? Hmm. This doesn't happen often, but Josh, they want to do the astrology for you too. Usually, Andre is the only one who gets the astrology, but for some odd reason, I guess your guide wants to test it out. So let's see what we got. We got for Josh. Okay. Wow. Ooh. Interesting. Okay. I had a dream with cards the other night, so I'm looking forward to this. Oh, cool. Um, this one. Okay. Then you have um where is the number one? Oh, here we go. Okay. And then this is the oh, I really should put these cards in order, but I always forget. Here we go. So the first card I'll read you is the Virgo, which they picked for you. And the Virgo is sow the seeds of your future and tend with care, practical, hardworking, and loyalty. So then in you got the number one in numerology, and the number one is Aries. Is associated with Aries, Mars, and Neptune. Um, it is I am, and it's a self-awareness card. Number one is the number of independence, freedom, and strength. The power of one is best harnessed by those starting a business or embarking on a journey of self discovery. It really holds great energy for really anyone beginning something new. It brings with it strong feelings of desire, independence, and promotes leadership, ambition, innovation, and independent spirit. So, embarking on something uh, new is on your side right now. And then you have, um, it's an M2, right? Oh, yeah. So you got the Virgo in this on the dice too. Um, so when you think of this card, you think of the King of Cups or the Death card. Um, so this is an earthy sign of the zodiac, known for passion, assertive nature, and a level of determination and focus. It's an intense sign being associated with death, rebirth, and sexual activity. Their emotions run deep. On a good day, their energy is ambitious and enticing. On a bad day, however, a relentless desire for control. They demonstrate unparalleled empathy that brightens even the darkest part of their magical physique. And then as the planet, you got the South Node. Interesting. He got the North Node, you got the South Node. So the South Node is, you got to use your South Node as your key to springboard into the North mode. So this is separating. It reveals the gifts that you bring into this lifetime, your sweet spot, your comfort zone. You will be good in these areas of life and may begin your early path based on your South Node learning. While this can bring a sense of satisfaction, it's unlikely to elevate you to Blissville. There is a sense of been there, done that in the field of the South Node activities. And indeed, you have in many past lifetimes. So basically, it's telling you, even like the other cards associated with death. So the death card tells you in the tarot to really dump out any old shit or even the South Node. Okay, you're in your comfort zone, supposedly, but you're just at a standstill. So they're telling you to really elevate yourself and get into something bigger and better for yourself. So let's see what your spirit guide has to say, Mr. Man. And see what he has to tell you. I didn't have a question, but well, they thought you did. I guess maybe they thought you'd have a question on your message, and that's why he gave you a yes. Did you have a moment? I don't know. Okay, I'm sorry, Mr. Man. Go ahead. Your spirit guide left you with a question too, Josh. So he says, there's a time in everyone's life where they get bored or they're just content with life. Contentment is not fulfilling and it gets boring pretty fast. It's time for you to really assess, what do you want? Where do you want to go? And what's your end game here? I guess here is in life in general. So he wants you to ask yourself those questions, um, so that you can better figure out what your next moves are in this, game of life we're playing here. So I hope that made sense to you. He has a question for me. I'm sorry. You have a question, Josh? You giving him a yes too? Okay. So yes to your question. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure. Not one no today. So I hope these are all good yes. Oh, that's good, Kim. Working on the cards again. Fabulous. Okay. So now I'm going to call for Kyle again, Maria, and Salima. I relate to the guidance. Oh, great, Josh. I hope it made sense to you, and I'm sure your guides will help you through this transition into something more exciting. Um, so I promised Maria, even if she fell asleep, because it's like, I don't know, 5 in the morning where she is right now, that I'd give her a reading and write it down. But first, I'm gonna have a smoke with you guys. Hi, and then we can, you know, tomorrow. Hopefully, I'll get in touch with Eddie, and we will. Hopefully, we're gonna go over, like we went over a lot of catches. I think tomorrow we'll go over like the best EVPs, because a lot of people are on the fence with EVPs and disembodied voice. Well, disembodied voices. Well, I don't know how you could be on the fence when you hear somebody talking that isn't freaking there. I don't know. You know, in its words, it's not gibbery jaw. Junk. It's a scary thing, but it's also like so interesting. But anyway, so we're gonna go over some of like EVPs where like there was actually back and forth conversation where you could tell they were talking to you and not someone else. Like, because sometimes the spirits, when you turn on the spirit box, they talk to themselves and you'll pick that chatter up from all over. Um, but when they address you or answer a question or do that, it's so interesting. So, yeah. So I figured we'd go over that, and that would be fun. It's fascinating when you hear it for sure. Yeah, Deirdre. Um, like I said, I've been when I first started hearing like disembodied voices. A lot of times I didn't realize what they were, and you think, oh, must be somebody from a window or whatever, not thinking like it's somebody talking to you behind you who's not there. But a lot of times I was filming, and when I would pick up these things and there was nobody, you're like, why, that's what happened when I was in Edgewood. Like when I first went there with my son, I kept telling him, "Do you hear the lady talking?" And my son's like, "Nobody's talking." He didn't hear it. I totally heard all these things. And then the camera picked a lot of the disembodied voices up on the camera. You can hear them. And I was like, "Duh," you know. But so yeah, we'll go over the best ones. I swear I hear distant radio stations through fillings if I did in silence and pure dark. Well, I don't know about through your fillings because now they're good. Not like back in the day, the fillings where they're made with that whatever it is. But you could definitely hear um because that's why the like when I have to cross the spirits over, I use the SB7 because it's basically a radio with white noise. It plays on white noise and scans backwards. Um, so those radio frequencies pick up spirits talking. So you would hear that like noises per se, like that white noise or like what's sounding like radio stations, if they're trying to grab that to be able to speak to you, because remember, they don't have like they have to use the energy from something, a TV, your device, something, and project that as sound because when you're deceased, you do not have any way to talk, right? Because you don't have a body. So it's all on energy and how you can use the energy to make a sound that somebody would understand. So I have no doubt that you might hear like you might think it's like radio or something, but it's them trying to talk through a white noise that's how they pulled it, you know? So um it's very possible that I mean the other day, like I was sleeping, and well, it was like a month ago, but I was sleeping and I hear my sister standing over me. When you feel like someone's standing over you, I kind of felt like someone was standing over me, and then I hear my sister say, "Hey, Chris," my sister's voice, and I jump up like, "How'd you get in here?" And nobody was freaking there. Nobody. My son was sleeping in his room because I came to look, so he didn't let my sister in. My apartment's very small. My sister was not in my apartment, so who the fuck in her voice said that? But they used a voice that I would understand to, for some reason, wake me up. I don't know what it was for, still to this day, but I was up then. Maybe they wanted coffee. I just don't know because that's what I did when I got up. But hey, Gothic, darling, I hope you're well, honey. Um, so anyway, let's get Maria's reading done so that I can rest and I don't get too rested where I am out of the zone to do her reading. Okay, so let's write down the time for her reading. So Maria is 2:20. Let's say 2:25 by the time I'm yapping and shuffling. Okay, I'm doing life is yeah, life's a box of chocolate. And your life, but that's good. That's the most important thing. Okay. Choo, choo, choo. Oh, you want that one? Okay. Let's see what they got for you, Maria. Here we go. Keep moving forward even if you're unsure of your next step or where that step is going to take you. Trust that you are walking the path you are meant to walk. Remember, we are walking it with you. Trust yourself more. Your next one is we see that you're on the brink of a breakthrough that you have been patiently waiting for. A situation is about to come full circle. The lessons have been learned. This is a win win situation for you. Trust that we are working behind the scenes to ensure the best outcome for you. So that's two where your guides are telling you, hey, we're working for you and with you and trying to help you. Learn to ride the waves of life. When faced with difficult times, you can either fight against the current or go with them. So ask yourself, what is to be gained by depleting your energy or fighting against it? Don't do that to yourself. Okay, so you did want to know a question, Maria, an answer to about your I think that's a yes or no question because you want to know about your surgery, your oral surgery, and if it's going to go back to normal. Because it's been 2 weeks. So okay, so the spirit guides say yes, yes, it's gonna, they're still working on the 8 weeks to be fully better. So 2 months, um, and then you'll really just be back to normal, but it will take 2 months. So they're still on par with that. So that's a yes to your question, and they gave you a time frame. Now let's see if they have any other messages for you, Maria. Okay, Maria. There's a time and a place for us to be in pure bliss and happiness with all aspects of our life. However, usually this isn't the case because when we get what we want or what we thought we wanted, we want something more or something different. Nothing's ever perfect, so enjoy what you have and enjoy in the moment. So you don't have to reflect on saying, oh, how good it was and now it's shitty. So nothing's ever perfect, so enjoy what you have in the moment and remember that your wants and your needs grow as you grow, even as you grow in a different level, like of like maturity, right? As you get older, you get more and more and more mature, and your needs and wants change. So they're saying, um, try to live in the moment and be happy for things you have in the moment instead of always wishing things to be different because you're gonna miss out. Um, oh, I'm sorry, Gothic. Have a good night, Josh. Enjoy your day, honey, and I hope to see you tomorrow for whatever we do tomorrow. Probably repeats with Eddie, but if I can't get Eddie, then we will do something else, games or something. So we shall see. Yeah, that's what we got for tonight. Let me just put this stuff away so I don't leave myself a mess for later. And yeah, sorry. And if you weren't here in the beginning, I have like an allergy of sorts. So sorry if like my face may be a little red or whatever. It's just from the allergy that I'm having. Um, so that's that. Deirdre, you take care, and I hope to see you soon. We love Deirdre. Thank you for Deirdre for being a member, and Kelly, and Damon Dog, and Betty, and everybody who's a member. Erica. I um yeah, I have like 16 members, so I'm sorry. I can't remember everybody's name off the top of my head, but I usually have a big thank you in the videos in the description. But thank you to all the members. I appreciate you guys. And yeah. And if you can become a member, that'd be so cool. I think it's like $1.99 a month. Or you could always leave a tip only if you want. Oh, good, Nina. Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow around the same time. Well, tomorrow's Thursday, so I try to go like 7 o'clock. Eddie and I go because there's 21st century suffragettes, so they go a little later. I give myself a little time to finish up listening to them and get myself together. So it'll probably be 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow, guys. So, yeah, that's what we'll get. And thank you to Kelly for the donation today. I appreciate it. Um, yeah, for my tip. um, I'm gonna try to get a video done for Friday. There'll be a song for Saturday and a Sinister Sunday for Sunday. This week was a little light. I did have a tomorrow. I'll have a short of an opening and sort, and I did have a recipe on Monday. So that's what we did this week. Um, so yeah, and the song last week was really good. So these were songs. They were poems that I wrote, like 2008 and stuff. So I wrote these poems, but people are not big on reading poetry anymore. And I have all these poetry books on Amazon that you could buy and whatever. And I'm like, you're just going to waste in these books that nobody's reading. So I've been trying to take the poems and make them into songs. So it's a little hard because poems are not written like songs, but I tried really hard. And so, yeah. Um, if you like that, go check out the playlist of the original channel music. And then, yeah. So we'll see you then. Yeah. I love you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. I'll play the outro for you guys if I can. If we can find the outro, then yeah, have a stream ending. Okay, here we go. Guys, I'll talk to you soon.
Remember, please discard all candy wrappers and popcorn containers in the nearest trash receptacle. Thank you. We are so glad you came. Okay, bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye. Is everyone gone? Huh? Good. Oh my gosh, my cheeks are killing me. I can't keep smiling like this anymore. I'm exhausted. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.